So, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Sam, third shift millionaire. I sell on eBay part time and do other things by the grace of God. So, I'm gonna show you what I sold so far this week. And to begin with, I already packaged these up, and I figured I forgot to make the video because I was supposed to send this over the weekend, but I made it to the post office. The post office was closed by the time I was wrapping these. The post office was closed and it was the weekend. I usually don't ship on the weekend, but I figured I had the time and I would have done it. But I already packaged them, so I'm doing it today. But I had to unwrap it. I had them in bubble wrap. It's about 14 of these little guys. Of course, I'm going to show you the little display of how much I sold them for. I bought these $1 a piece. They were on sale because I had a sale going on for 35% off in my store. I kind of wish I didn't put this on sale. I took a best offer on it, but it was sitting in my living room. I remember someone said along the line, like, if you have items on the shelf, that's money sitting in the shelf. Might as well sell it for a good price and have that money come in, so you could take that money and then put it back into the business, because it's like having this item here. It's sitting on the shelf. It's basically money sitting on the shelf. So if you send it out, you're gonna have more money coming back in. That's like the churn and burn model. Like I said, I do both. I do the fast nickel, slow dime, and I also do the long tail items where I just sit on them until they sell, until the right buyer comes along. I do both, whichever seems best. If a good offer comes through, I'll go for it. If not, I'll sit on it. All right. So, anyways, there's 14 of these little guys. I'm gonna show you a picture exactly what they sold for. I bought them for $1 a piece at my honey hole. Um, this this shipped within a day. Cassettes always sell. Like, I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I sell old tech, I always think like maybe there's something they know that I don't know. I always think that way. I'm thinking like maybe it's those end of the world conspiracy people. They're buying VCRs, they're buying old tech. There's probably a guy who's probably building this crazy thing, like when the world ends and stuff. At least he has all these old techs that's gonna work, and without all the technology we have now. That's just a crazy thought. Sometimes I think they know something we don't. But anyways, or maybe they just want to buy because they just need them for their current um, project or whatever. I'm not exactly sure why. If you do know why people buy these things, besides I'm just recording, I know some people are all over the world because, well, actually, I do sell globally. So, but anyways, this sold for, oh my God, I forgot the price. It's right in front of me, right there in the computer, but I can't see it right there. But I'll post the thing. So this is what sold. It's a TDK SA90. Um, it's one of those cassette recordings. These always sell. Blend tapes always sell. Even if you have tapes that's recorded on, you could always sell them, because when I was listing this, I saw a lot of things that were open, that were recorded on already, but people still bought them. So you still could make money on these. It's not gonna bring a lot of money, but if you go to a certain tag sale and estate sale and so on and so forth, garage sale, you could just get a bunch of them, lock them up for a big income. Only had this one. I could have sit on it and then compile everything, because I know I'm gonna run into more. But if you're in an area where you could actually get a bunch of blank tapes, cassette tapes, these still do good on eBay. Okay. Another item I sold, I already packed it, which was over the weekend. It's this kid book set. Now, if you've been following me for my uploads and stuff like that, you know that in the past I had asked for a lot of books. That's when I first started, like two and a half years ago on FBA and stuff. And this lady had given me a bunch of books by the grace of God. And these were in the book library. She was a school teacher, so she gave me a bunch of books. And what I did with these books, these are hardcover, like, I think that's what they're called, not hardcover. There's a word um, for these books. These are kids, children's books and stuff like that. I know we're in the days of technology with our iPhone, iPad, and smartphones and stuff like that, but kids still love to read books, regular books. Especially when they're babies, not baby. You know what I mean? When they're at that age where they're learning to read, and these are good books for them. It won't go up for a lot of money, but if you could get them for free, If you know a parent who's getting rid of them, who just want to donate them, and if you're a reseller, you can grab them. So these are good books. It took a while for them to sell, to be honest, and the price has to be right too, because not a lot of people will pay up for these. Eventually, maybe they will. It'll become a rarity because of all the technology we're doing nowadays. That's just my opinion. I think that's it. Another item I sold is this cool looking. I like this item. It's a Panasonic AC battery, full auto stop recorder. It plays tapes. No, it's not plugged in. Great, now I locked it up. So it plays cassette. It plays it plays these cassette. Funny thing is, I sold this and this. I thought it was from the same buyer because I figured why would somebody buy these tapes on the same day within like a few minutes apart? And I figured, I looked at the names and I'm like, oh, two different buyers. But I thought they were the same buyer who bought both of these items. You know, probably bought the tape for this tape recorder. But I was wrong. But it's kind of funny, it's a coincidence that someone bought these cassette and someone bought the tape recorder. I just find it funny in some kind of way. Coincidence. But this worked. I tested it because I still have cassettes. I have old cassettes. Yes, I'm that old. I have cassettes that have recording on them. I had like my old jam music, and I I tested it. It had like my old workout music on it. Oh my god, it brought back so much memory. Like that was back in way back in 2001. I was listening to some kind of techno workout music. Like it just took me in the zone. And there was some Mary J. There was some other R&B artists on it. It was pretty cool. It was a mix. One side was like slow jams, R&B. The other side was hardcore workout. You know, go figure. But it just brought back memory of things I used to listen to back then. I still listen to today. Anyways, except techno. I don't listen to techno. It was just one song I liked. That was like get your heart pumping. That was a nice song. I forgot. I don't know the name of it. Oh, DeVito. Can't remember now. DeVito something. He was a DJ, underground DJ. Used to make these workout. It was just so intense when I used to work out to it. I still remember it. Anyways, that's what I tested this on, and I know this works. Yeah. So if you find these, I got this for $1. No, $2. I got this for $2. The sad thing is, this is the sad truth is that there was another one, but I bought the Panasonic one. I should have bought the other one. It's only $2. I'm like, Sam, why? That's why sometimes I kick myself. I'm like, dude, you had, it's like $2 here and then $2. I only bought one. I bought the name brand one. The other one I still could have made money on, but I passed it up. So learn from my mistakes, learn from the lessons I've learned. If you have an item, even if it's not a brand name, even if you could make money on it, buy the other one. Just buy the other one. Don't just buy one, because I easily could have doubled my money. Well, I did triple, quadruple my money on this one, but I'm saying I could have had another sale if I had purchased the other one similar to it. But anyways, so that's all I have to show you today. Oh, this right here is just my trusty scale. I know it's on the you're probably thinking, Sam, it's on the table. What is it? I'm sure you've seen it when I did the thing in the kitchen, when I did the Kindle. It's my Accutech. If you want this is like the best thing to use for shipping on eBay or FBA. So there's a description in the link below of like the things I use and stuff like that, like the lighting and stuff like that, or the camera stand I use. Everything's in the description of all the items that I use for my eBay and YouTube business. So that's what this is back here for. It's not to promote it. It just happened to be on the table anyways. But yes, I'm talking fast because I'm in a hurry. I gotta go to the post office. These are already packaged up. Some of them are, but the two new ones I showed you, the cassette and cassette tapes, I gotta package up, send out to the post office, and go my merry way. Words of wisdom. What's the word of wisdom for today? Keep doing what you're doing. It may seem like it's not working at times, but keep grinding at it. You just gotta be persistent and perseverance. Persistent and perseverance always kicks off. The Bible talks about diligence. You always have to be diligent in what you're doing. If you're not diligent, and if you keep starting and stopping, you're not gonna see as much progress as you would if you're diligent on it on a consistent basis. So be consistent, be diligent about your business and about other areas in your life also, because it's not just about the business, it's about your whole life, period. Because everything works together. Kind of sound like everything works together for the good of them, not of them. But everything works together. If Arnold Schwarzenegger in one of the books, I think it was Total Recall, about repetition. Everything is repetition. It's like I've done bodybuilding, and repetition is what gets you muscled up. It's repetition, going to the gym, eating healthy. It was repetition, consistency, being diligent. So if you want your business to grow, if you want any area in your life that's like struggling to kind of uproot, to grow, you have to be diligent and working at it. You have to keep working at it. You have to keep working at it. You have to keep working at it. The days that you don't feel like doing it, you still gotta work at it. I remember someone had said, an inch a day is better than no inch at all. Even if you take 1 inch, one step, even if it's just like going on your, let's say, eBay account and then just logging in, that still shows the algorithm that you're interested in running your business. You know what I mean? So it's just like a relationship. You gotta put in what you want to get out of it. So you gotta be diligent in it, consistent, repetition upon repetition upon repetition. Like they say in eBay, where you got list, but don't just list anything. List the quality things that's gonna sell. All right, so I guess that's the only word of wisdom I got to share with you today. Continue with your hustle. Remember to hustle strong and hustle smart. All right, peace. Third Shift Millionaire out.